Hi, Dr. Mora here at Restore. Orange County Orthopedic Surgeon. Wanted to show you what a root tear of the medial meniscus is all about. Root tear of the medial meniscus, very unique type of an injury pattern. Knee model, femur bone, tibia bone, joint space, medial or inner side, lateral collateral ligament, medial collateral ligament. The knee is flexed downward. I'm going to actually flex it so that you can really see the inside. Lateral meniscus, more circular and smaller. Medial meniscus, it's like a moon shaped. Posterior horn is right here. I created a tear. I actually created a root tear. I created a tear, typically how you see it in MRI. There's a gap. The meniscus becomes extruded, and that leads to increased pressure from the bone below. It pushes down on the tibia, causing an injury down here. Now I'm going to show you on MRI. Actually, just to review one more time, just before I show you on the MRI, once again, open up the knee, look inside. This is once again a very special meniscus tear pattern. It's a root tear. So you can get many different types of tear of the meniscus, just like I've drawn here. Other types of tears: radial tear, longitudinal tear, complex tears, tears of the anterior horn. This is a tear of the root. That means that it's right where the meniscus is normally spot welded. It's spot welded in the front, spot welded in the back. That's why they're called roots. So when you have a root tear, it tears and it pulls away from its actual anchor site. And when it tears away from the anchor site, it becomes extruded, which basically means it's not so functional, because now it's not creating a pad effect. And that's why now there's more pressure on the bone. This is the lady that I saw today, left knee, posterior medial pain. It was thought she had a Baker cyst. She didn't have a Baker cyst. She actually had a root avulsion. Here's the avulsion. There's a gap that I showed you on the model. The meniscus tore, popped, went a little bit medially. There's a few millimeters of space there. Once it did that, it extruded. That means that it's no longer flush with the surface here. It actually went more medial. So upon doing so, the cushioning effect of the medial meniscus is diminished. So the femur then drives down and applies more pressure on the tibia, creating a trabecular fracture. When you look at the medial or the lateral view or the sagittal view, you can see what's called a disappearing meniscus sign. There's a root of the medial meniscus, and it disappears. It should still be there, but it's no longer there. And that's because there's a gap there. So now I'm going to show you a real case. This lady presented with posterior medial knee pain, right knee. This is an arthroscopic image, medial femoral condyle, medial tibial condyle, posterior horn medial meniscus, gap. That is a root avulsion. We're going to see that a little bit better here. Root avulsion, that's the stump. I already started the procedure by creating a nice bony bed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place that stump into the bony bed with special sutures. So the first thing I do is using very fine instruments, I'm able to put sutures through the stump. These blue and white sutures are in that nice firm stump, and then I place the sutures into a tunnel that leads outside the shin and pull on it, and it brings the root up against bone. That will eventually create a natural spot weld. That's a root repair of the medial meniscus. Thank you very much. Hope that was helpful.